I stopped that because it was on 26,000 years ago. Long story, but this is the story of the prophecy in there. So then what happened was, the police... I thought, I'm going to phone the insurance company because it's my car, it's my responsibility. I know what a responsibility is. I know what it is to run a house. I've been looking after myself since I was 14 years of age. I'm going to have to do something about this fucking car. It's my responsibility, it's my name, it's in my name. I can't leave it. So I phoned up the AA. Hello, it's just Kat. Just wondering, I've crashed the car, what do I do about it? Oh, well, don't worry. But Catherine, you're going to have to phone the police because it's an RTA. Oh, shit, it is an RTA. I know about RTAs because I used to be a physiotherapist assistant. And we used to have RTAs all the time. That is, sorry for the imbeciles. Road Traffic Accident, RTA. So, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So he says, I says, but it's just been crashed. It should be all right. Can you just come? No, what you have to do is any road traffic accident, Cat, has to go through the system properly. And what you have to do is phone the emergency service, which will be the police. They have to come and assess what's going on. Okay, I'll do that, mate. He says, but what we will do as well as, because what you've said and what's gone on is we'll send somebody to come and see you because I like to come and see you because he's the AA man. My AA man. Okay, great. Thanks, mate. See you soon. Next thing, the corrupt police turn up who are working with Don in the sex trafficking industry of Birmingham. Police sergeant. So he says to me, oh, sorry, first of all, he's talking to Don for ages. They're having a whole chat. A chit-chat of a Kit-Kat. I know exactly what they were conspiring to do. So my AA guys turn up. He's a black man, African. It's good and bad and everything, and I get on with the Africans because they know who I am. They know I'm a Judah, not a Judas. I'm not an ass, I'm an ah. So the AA man comes up and he says to me, there's nothing I can do, Kat. He said, I can't take it away for you because the insurance doesn't cover what is blah, blah. It was a whole red tape bullshit of your 3D rules. And he said, you're gonna have to pay 350 quid. I went, are you having a fucking laugh? I says, I'm literally left with this. The fuck am I going to pay for? I says, I'm not fucking paying for my car to be taken away. That fucking moron, fucking Willy Wonka's fucking crashed. I haven't got 350 quid. And even if I did have 350 quid, I'm not paying 350 fucking quid. He says, well, I don't know what you're going to do. I says, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Watch this. Don't worry about it. Dad. Sorted. Good. Right. Okay. Just watch. He was a very cute African. He remembered me from the AA. We had a bit crack after that, and he was fucking like, he says, you're fucking hilarious, you. I says, well, ain't got to be, aren't you? If you don't fucking laugh, you fucking cry. Can't wait to get rid of this fucker. He's going to get arrested in a minute. Watch this. You alright? Hello, I'm Sergeant such and such. Hello, sir. He said, now, I believe this is your car. Yes, it is my car. And were you driving? So I looked at Don, looked at the whole of the Asian Muslim community who are waiting to get money off me because they're all feeding off me. They're human trafficking me. I was sold in the sex trafficking industry in Birmingham. Me, God's daughter. You were meant to love me, not fuck me. Anyway, so then what happened was, this sergeant from Birmingham, who's a fucking corrupt motherfucker who's right in with the Asians and the Africans and the white people. They're all involved. There's no colour. This is a whole paedophilia ring of gone on in the whole world. It's not an English thing. It's a worldwide organisation of human trafficking. That's my job, to undercover this. Okay? Are you with me? You following? You still here? I also got a 20 pence, which is dated 1999. It stock me in 1999. And I've got a 10 pence, which is 2014, Franco. What you been doing, big boy? Big man? Well, I tell you what you've been doing. You've been doing a DG with an FD, which is Don, George, Franco, and the devil. Dad. Okay? My dad. All right, Mr. Wizard Man. How's your wand? Not as big as my staff. And that is 1971. Dad, I'm your daughter. And my magic wand's better than yours. You lose. Who's there? Doctor. Doctor who? GP's plan, not your fucking plan, big man. Your ego's too fucking big and you can't in a fucking cell and you'll never get out again. Just saying. So then what happened was, I said to the sergeant, you need to do a breath test, Catherine. I believe you've been drinking. No, I haven't. Oh, you haven't? I told you I haven't. I don't lie. Ah, I said, you want to go and fucking breathalyse him? Well, actually, we're going to do that now. Oh, he's over the limit. Yeah, I know. He says, now, okay, there's been a change of plan. Change of plan? Has there? What's the change of plan? Sarge, please tell me. Change of plan? I think I need to listen to what the plan was, sir. What's the change of plan? Well, the change of plan, Catherine, is the fact that you're not over the limit and Don is. Is he? And he was driving. I said, I told you he was driving. Oh, no. He said who was driving the car. And I said to Don, standing over there like a fucking Don Corn of a fucking master, fucking shaman idiot. I said, well, Sergeant, I says, I do believe you're wanting me to say I was driving the car. The sergeant looked like that because he's in on it. And he went, right, okay, I'm going to have to say, you know who I am and I know who you are. I'm going to ask you the question again and please give me an honest answer. Who was driving the car? Legally speaking. And I said, well, I can't lie. I says, Don was driving. He says, right, I'll be back. So we went off. He spoke to the Asians who've got everything on CCTV. Right in front of the copper. And what he did was, he come back and he went, I'm afraid there's been a change of plan, Catherine. What's the plan? What are you planning? Sorry, what's the change of plan? Please enlighten me. I wish you would enlighten me. Go on, tell me something I don't know. So what he said was that Don was over the limit and they're going to have to arrest him. And by the way, your car is a write-off. He says, you don't need the AA because they can't take it away. He says, I need it for the police investigation, so we're going to take the car away. Oh, are you? And can I just ask, before you go, I do have a very serious legal question to ask you, sir. What's happening with the car? What are you going to do with the car? Legally speaking. Well, what we have to do is we'll take it down at the pound land shop, of the body shop, of the corruptness of the cop shop. And we're going to have to investigate it, see if there's any, paraphernalia, drugs or anything like that into the car. And then we're going to crush the car and we are going to, that'll be it, it'll be gone. So you're not going to do it, what are you doing with the registration plates? It's not going to be sold on, or you're not going to do anything with it. It's just, you're going to actually take the car away and scrap it because it's a write-off and I can't claim on the insurance or anything. So I'm not going to claim on the insurance. No. Okay. So you're taking the car. I want you to just clarify this because this is God's eyes and ears, Sarge. I didn't say that, but that's what I'm saying. I'm talking with my eyes, so you listen to what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, Sarge, is you're going to take that car away and scrap it. Yeah. Promise? Not going to do anything with the car, just scrap it so I can't claim on my insurance or anything like that. No. Right, okay, great. Take that away. Would you like to live back to home, Catherine? No, I literally live on a straight road, so I can walk past all the Asians. They can catch me on the camera. I said, to be honest, I'm getting it. I only had a denim jacket on. This is in July. I said, to be honest, I'm a little bit hot. So I said, I'm getting a little bit cold because this was 2 o'clock in the morning by this point. I said, I'm getting a little bit chilly. I said, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be a bit, I think it's called shock, or whether I'm just getting a bit cold because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I've got a denim jacket on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk home. I said, don't bother giving me a police lift. I do not want to get in your police car. No, thank you very much. I don't want to, we can order you a taxi ticket. I don't want a taxi. I don't want any help off you. Thank you very much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk home because it'll make me feel better. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Oh, good. Great. Okay, bye. Mr. AA man, African, standing there. Hey, cat. You're right, you're not going to pay the 350 quid. As I told you, that's God in action for you. He says, this is you. He says, you're good. I said. So then, that's why I've got. Hey, why I man. Modern classic Northeast Angel of the North, Geordie, is me. I'm a Geordie. I've lived there for 30 years. Why, aye, man. Fog on the tide is all mine, all mine. Fog on the tide is all mine. What's your name like? It's hellish, that cat. Why, aye, man. Why, aye, he said that like, oh, why, aye, I see what you mean, like me. Like, oh, why, aye, like, oh, it's hellish, that cat. I can talk any language you want. So, I walks home, goes home, has a couple of sniffs when I get back, relaxing. What the fuck just happened there? I go to bed now and sleep in fucking peace because I know that fucking asshole's not coming back. Now, they came back the next day. They let him out of the cells. They did. And then he's knocking at the door. So I looked out the window. Sarah, let me in. Are you going to let me in, darling? I don't know what's happened, Sarah. I wish he'd stop calling me fucking Sarah. I'm going to whip his fucking ass with this fucking gun in a minute. Say hello to my little friends. Fucking dickhead. I'm going to do a Madonna and spray fucking milk at you. Fucking triangle tits. So I just thought, oh, I had enough of this. So I just went and lay at the side of the bed on the floor and phoned the police. I'm panicking, oh my God, I would send the police, send the police. And then it all kicked off. The police came, arrested him, took him away. I said, I want him out my face and don't you dare let him ever come back in my life again. He's never to be seen me again. Okay, we'll take him away. So they took him away. Coming to take me away in a fucking straitjacket, John, because you're fucking nuts. You're fucking possessed by a demon and you've got it right up your ass. You're marked by the beast of the 669 and you've been caught by Captain Hook, Crocodile Dundee style. So then, all the Asians came. All the Muslims. The kings of the kings. The kings. You've got to respect these Muslim men. Because they're godly, you know, doing prayers, turning around 5 times, touching the floor 8 times, jumping up and down and saying, Quran, Quran, Allah, Bala, Bula, Bula. Okay, so they all came, and they did protect me quite a bit, actually. What they said was, just stay in your room, we're going to sort it, because he came back to pick up his stuff from in the room next door. We had separate rooms. I had the big room, he had the little room in the back. And, they sorted it for me. They thought they were going to keep me in there, just locked in this crack house forever. The Muslims thought, yeah, we've still got her done. Don't worry, we'll look after her for you. She's now ours. We own her ass. And then my daughter phoned and said, Mum, I'm really worried about you. She said, I'm getting feelings about you and I'm particularly worried. Please, I need to see you because you've been gone for 3 months. I've never left my kids for more than 3 hours. So I said to Francesca, I said, well, you can't really come where I am, sweetheart. I says, Mummy's busy. I'm at work in the army. She's like, you're fucking nuts. So I've been kind of busy. I had a bit of a stressful weekend. What have you been doing? Nothing really. I said, but I've crashed my car. You crashed your car? Mum, please, I need to see. You're really stressing me out. Why are you crashed your car? Well, it's a long story. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sorting it. I'm busy. Don't worry about it. I says, when do you want to see me? Well, I want to see you as soon as possible, Mum. I really need to see you. I said, okay, darling, not a problem. I'll sort it then. This is on a Monday. So I phoned the Women's Refuge. They then sorted it out. And I said, listen, find me anywhere you fucking like. I don't give a fucking shit. They were in with it as well, by the way, because my phone's tapped. So they're not putting me through to these real people. They're all in on the organisations of the sex trafficking industry. They're all working in it together. They're all interlinked. So I phoned the Women's Refuge. Don't worry, we'll find you somewhere, cat. And I said, well, you will find me somewhere, but I've got a cat. So I said, I'll tell you what I want. I said, I just want somewhere to let rest my head. I don't give a shit where it is in Birmingham. I don't even know Birmingham. Put me anywhere you like. You can decide where I'll go. Yeah? Okay. So, but I do have 2 demands. I know my power. I always get what I want. So I said, what I need is somewhere safe to be able to sleep, and I need somewhere for my cat, and I also have a 3rd request, which is that my daughter is allowed to come and stay in the accommodation with me for a week over the summer holidays and the 6 weeks holidays of 2022. Well, we don't do accommodation with cats. I says, well, you will do, because that's what I want. That's what I'm telling you I want. Do that for me. Okay. Disappeared for a few days and come back. I found your accommodation. Have you? Yes, it's lovely. It's in a place called, I'll give you the postcode. She didn't tell me where it was. She gave me the postcode. I says, okay. And I said, what number is it? 50. Great, I'm going. That'll do. I'll have that one. So they then paid for a taxi. The taxi companies are in on it, so I left without telling the Asians and the Muslims where I was going. I didn't even tell Matthew where I was going. I put a note under Matthew's door just to say thanks very much, because he came to the door when I did have no money and nothing to eat, and he came to the door and he's like this, Cat, and I'm like, hello Matthew, what's the matter? What's happened? Nothing's happened. He said, I hope you don't mind, I don't want you to be offended or anything. He says, but I've watched what Don's done. This is after Don got arrested. He says, I've watched what Don's done to you. And he says, and I've been on heroin for a long time, I see things too. And he said, I feel a bit sorry for you. And he says, I didn't have much because I haven't got much, but I have some bacon and I had a couple of buns. So he says, I've made you a bacon sandwich. He says, and I washed my hands and everything before I made it for you. Matthew, thank you. I'm going to enjoy this bacon sandwich. So I got that off Matthew, and then I left in the early hours of the morning with the taxi that are in with it, because the taxi companies are in on it. You want to see R. Kelly's? We've got an R. Kelly over here, the taxi company, in Handsworth. You all right, Kellys? I've got a Kelly up north and all. Holmes, like a Sherlock Holmes. So that happened, and then I went to Handsworth, where it was a set-up house with Miss Simcock and Dean Houdini, who was working for all the Masons and in with the human trafficking as well, with him and Raj. We Mr. Batman Raj. I've got a few Rajas. But Raj was the first one I had, which was I had a mat. A cat and a mat. So like it's the thing I've got to take my mat. So and it was a Batman mat. Batman. So I put it outside the door ready for the visitors, because I knew he was coming, Raj. So I put it outside. Dean's friend came, and he came to see Dean only to see me. So then what he did was, and he went, ah, you got a Batman, whose mat's that? So I went to the door and I went, it's my Batman, why, like, who are you? I'm Raj, I'm Dean's friend. You all right? I'm Cat, bit of a bat. Do you like my mat? I love it. I've got Batman on my car. He had a Mini Cooper. This leads on to Miss Cooper, who works for the Mason boys, who's one of the Mason women. Got the keys to the city, goes around tagging all the homeless people ready to chop up and kill and sell their souls and fucking, yeah, I know, it's a fucking whole interlink of linkages. So that's the web of that. So I want to know, back to my money that you should be paying me today, because today's my payday. So I've got 3 coins. So I've got 9 feathers. Well, I've got 18, which is a 9. Then I've got 3 coins, which are, I'll read it again, is a D and a G of a reg of an FD. Franco. Don. Dad. Greedy. George. Georgia. George Angels, or Georgia, where the headquarters of the Illuminati are. George of the Jungle. George of Romania, who's also an Alexander, running businesses off my line, and he's been hagging and going into my system. George. That George. He works alongside Magic 123. Lady, who's just a walk-in. She's walked in and walked back out again. And she works for Queen Bee. And who? The Z-lister of Mr. Jay-Z. So, this is a DGREGFD. That's a 1971 of an old coin. And this is when they started to really rank up and crank up and put nuts in the bolts, changing the vibration and program the Navy officers to be petty officers. And this is a 20p piece, which is 1999, when they foxed me up big time in 1999. I escaped in 2014. I should have been left the well a fuck alone. Instead, they put me in another hell of a well in 2014, and that lasted another 7 years. And then I left in 2022. And the COVID was set up for me. It's my COVID. COVID alert, COVID alert, COVID alert. Whoa, we're off. Fucking hell, COVID's kicked in. I'm ready. Let's go, boys. That was 2020 vision. Well, for COVID started for me in 2018. Actually, I was 2 years ahead of you, because I'm always ahead of everybody. So COVID actually started in 2018, build up 2019, and wham, it hit actual as above, so below. It hit down on earth Christmas 2019. big style, Easter 2022 vision. Okay, are you with me? Are you keeping up? Oh, 1954 on the log. Oh, this is a lot of information to take in. I've been saving this for a long time. Are you ready to listen? So that is me, who's been cursed and burst since 1971, when the programme was arranged for the Starseeds. And then 1999, they trapped us all in 1999. And a 10p piece was 2014, which was when Franco fucked up his whole life and traumatised me and his daughter. And they programmed and groomed my children. And then on this tag that I found here outside at the same time as finding the money, I just had to write the numbers on here off the coins just so I don't have to, because they're very small and one's rusty, like under the ocean rusty. So then this is an Iceland tag, and it says Re-U-S able. So that would spell to me re-us able. That means the re-education of us, we're able. Don't worry about us, we're not cane. We're not going to cane you. We've had the cane days of the teaching. We're the re-education of the Reconnect 33, of the ark33, and I'm the Thundercat leader. I've got teens. So it also says insulated. So that means you're insulated bag. Insulate ed. You're late for your education class and you failed your exam, and you got on the end of that ed, education ed. How is ed? You still shivering? Shiver. I can feel you all. Yeah, kind of. Told you I was a bitch. I'm the motherfucker. Oh, fuck back me. I like to do things in one day. I haven't got time to mess about, so I'm giving it all today. One big hit of Blue Monday for you. Coppers are about, copper bracelets, and I've got a rusty 2p copper. That's all I need. Payday. So, insulated bag. You're an old hag of a bag, and your COVID alert starts today on the 3rd, my time, which is June the 3rd. This is a Gemini season. Cray twins. Cat. Cray. Wins. I'm a cray twin. All in myself. I can do it all by myself. I do have a partner. I have lots of soulmates and lots of lovers. I could pick anyone I like, really. If you want to be really picky about it, bitches, just to really fuck you off. Do you think I should just fuck them all? Like you have? I could have sex with everyone, heal everybody with a good, wonderful cock. Except I've got this, which you haven't got. That's my rod of God. It goes down, it's bigger than a black man's. Look at that. I'm gonna fuck you all with my staff of a rod. Do I fit into your act now? Do I look more like a shaman? Look at me, I'm a shaman. I'm trained. I'm really clever. You must respect me. I demand respect because I'm a leader and I am the best. All right, Dad, sit the fuck down, dickhead. You're a dickhead. Oh, look, this is how dickhead is. That's your staff. Get big woody. Don said that. You wooden tops. I said, don't call me fucking woody. I'm not fucking wood. You're wood. You're wood. Cocks in your heads of the cock dictatorships. Do you see what I'm saying? So I am the leader. I'm the jester. Just like to entertain you, sir. I hope you're enjoying yourself today, 18. This is the Thundercats. This is how we roll. So, I have this. And I'm going to fuck you all right up with this. You're going to die. You are. But not in the way you think. Why? Lesson again. Oh, this is a good lesson today, isn't it? Why am I going to kill you with this? My wand. Look at that. But you black men wish you had one like this. And you Asian boys, oh God, look at my cock. It's so wonderful. I've got a big cock. It's growing bigger when I suck your cat. Oh yeah. So what do you think I'm going to do with my cock? My wand. Magic wand. I've got one. I don't need a cock. I've got a wand. So I'm trying to teach. Don't make me laugh. 18. So what am I going to do with this cock of a staff that's really a rooster? I'm going to kill you with kindness and love, because there's no greater power in the world, 25, 22, than love. That's why I've got all the staff in the world. I don't need you, please. You're a fucking asshole. You've always been an asshole. You're a big asshole. And how's Eden? Is he real, or is he dead, or is he trying to fuck me off again? Or he's a Pisces, by the way. Look at this. Oh, it's so great. This cock-a-doodle-doo. I hear you. Just bringing humour into it, a bit like Benny Hill. Oh, I've got a wicked sense of humour. Yes, I have. I'm quite funny. So, lesson of the day, soldiers. Where are we at in the army today? Of the ant farm, of the fucking red fucking ant trying to kill me and sting me again? Are you an insulted bag? Are you insulted, are you? Insulted by my intelligence? You didn't think I knew all this, did you? Oh, darling, I do apologise for that. Would you like me to put my posh voice on? Shall I go for headmistress? Seeing as you like to act, I'll put my mask on. Does this look better? Okay. Next lesson is my payday is a 5. That'll be, this is the code of the bar. The bar code. So I don't need to go and gamble. Because I've got the I am the gamble. You gambled on the wrong fucking horse, sir. You should have gambled on me. I'm the winner. Because I own the world. Just saying. So, next thing is 5 is the element of surprise purple hand gang. And then we have a 010, which is 10. 48. How old am I now? Am I 46 or 47? I don't know. Can't remember. So 48 of a 2, and that's to a 6 of a 3, of a double 7 of a 43. Isn't that good? Are you impressed? That's how God works. You just don't like God because you don't know God, because you're working with demology, looking for symbols and signs from demons that are what? Put your glasses on. Can you see? I've got eyes in the back of my head. I've got eyes here, got eyes here, got eyes here. So what are you going to learn from this lesson? 27:43 on the clock. What are we going to learn from this lesson, children? We're going to learn that demons, as lovely as they are, and they're fun, they're the jokers of the pack, and they are tricksters. It's a trick. It's an illusion. Istanbul Museum of Illusion of Confusion. I've been to Egypt. I was there when originally in Egypt. I can do a whole... I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. Walk like an Egyptian. Bangas. Bangadasha Bangadella. Tella Stella. I'm the cluster of the muster of the Mustang, Sally. Run, Sally, run. How is Sally? She all right, ticket? Did you get your ticket? Oh, great. Pleased about that. I got mine from the Iceland man. And that means you will now be going down to see my Wendy House family. They're all ready for you. They're starving, my hungry boys. Just go and I'm sending them down for you boys, don't worry. Because everyone in my family gets looked after, the good, the bad and the ugly and the fucking goddamn freaks. Now everybody's needed on the planet. Now you don't like that. I know a lot of you light workers think, oh, we're going to get rid of the demons, get rid of the dark. You can't get rid of the darkness. We need them. We need them. You need that. You cannot have stars without light. And you should respect the demons as well, really. And the dead people need respecting. Fernley's one of the biggest demons you know. I'm telling you, you've got no idea what he used to do. He was the demon. He's a killer. In real life and in death. He killed my mother. I do believe that had something to do with that plot of Salem's Lot. That's okay. Don't worry about it. He works for me now. Finally. You alright, Heather? Feeling okay? Got a bit of a temperature? Getting hot? Or are you going to Iceland? You do realise as well, if you paid attention to the masters who've been teaching me, I've learned a lot from the masters. I will give respect where respect's due to all the masters. I didn't wake up like this. It took 32 years of training on the behalf of the whole world organisation of the experiment. I've been doing as I'm told. Just put my lipstick on, turning up. And now I've got you under the pressure cooker. Like a squealing pig, bound. Oh, sorry, does that remind you of the pigs? You scoffed all my stuff, I do believe. Am I triggering you? That's what you want to do, isn't it? I know, because I've lived down there a long time. It's alright. Chill out, demons. Come and see Auntie Cat. You want to come to the cat house? Do you want to come in my house? Come on in, please. I'd like to see you. Got a lot to talk about, sir. MK Ultra. Mr. K, I'm the special K that survived. And your MK Ultra plan has failed. Why? Why, oh why, oh why? 3113, that's a reflection of numbers back to front mirrored. So, vamp tramps, bitches. Now what are you going to do? Do you have another plan? Please enlighten me. I can't wait to hear your plan. I'm ready for it. So you're going to put money in my bank today? I'm not walking out this house today until someone puts some money in my bank. You want me to go out of the house because you need to now get rid of the bugs that you've got in here and the one that's outside on the light in there every time I get out it clicks. But there's no light and there's nothing working apparently. The neighbours next door are in on it, they're getting paid, and these neighbours here are kicking off and she's nearly killed Loki this morning. And then I've got all the neighbours down this side of the street paid and in with it. This is a whole Hollywood setup of a movie set. All here for me. I'm the star of the show. And now I'm telling you, you're going to pay me my wages for all my acting skills that I've been doing. Okay, the show's over. This is now my show. Well, our show really. Like I say, I didn't come alone. That is slightly egotistical. Yeah, I know. I'm not taking all the credit. This is kind of a big thing. I don't. You know. So obviously, it's not. I haven't just done this myself. Although I would like to say I have done all this by myself for my healing, for me, because I've done what you should have done. I've done what I was paid to do. My mission is complete. And what was your mission, Catherine? Would you like to tell the world what your mission was? My mission was mission impossible, because you told me it's impossible. You can't do that. Well, I'm gonna have to prove these fuckers wrong. God, let's go for it. Let's do it, me and you. So me and the God Rod with the staff of the A team of 12 tribes, 3 packs of wolves of down under, underworld and overworld and middleworld, and then I'm the pride before you all fall. Knock that down. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, domino effect, you're all going down there or rising up. Morning mourners or grand rising risers. The chief of a wheat chief. Happy wanderers. So Franco, I think you have a lot to answer for, and I think Chief Petty Officer Keith, you need to be doing something and telling me something of why you're in my account and doing that. Jim Petty, who lives in the island of Skye, I believe, in Scotland, who is also doing stuff. We have a whole shit show of American soldiers doing stuff over in America, particularly Texas and Georgia, where the Illuminati head